Hi, I am Dr. Eurydice Moore of Eurydice. We are MBE WBE certified consulting firm. We have been around since December 2004. And we have two businesses. We have Eurydice that just do 501c3, and then we have Eurydice Business Management LLC, where we do grant writing. So this video today is to talk about the benefits of having the 501c3. We are a group of people that specialize in non-for-profit startup. We help non-for-profit get their 501c3 from the Internal Revenue Service. Yes, ma'am. And we have a 100% track record. Our clients, all our clients, glory be to God, thank God, got to give him his praise. All our clients have gotten their 501c3. In case you didn't know, the 501c3, the market rate starts at 1250 and can go up to high at 4250. And at this time, I have a sale where you can get your 501c3 for $850. $850. There are some restrictions. You can contact me to find out what those restrictions are, and you just pay the 850. You could pay by PayPal, and then if you don't have the total amount, you can click on it, and PayPal will set up 4 payments for you. They can set up installment, and if you come in now, you will get a 10% discount on that 850, and you only have to put $75 down. You get your 10% discount, and then the balance that is left is broken up into 4 installments. 4 installment. You can't beat that. You don't have to cost the whole thing up. Okay, so today what we're going to cover is the benefits of the 501c3. It's a lot of people out there that think the 501c3 is just for grant, and that's not true. Well, it is. It can be used for grant, but there's a lot more to the 501c3 that they not telling you. And what happened, I opened up a nonprofit in 2004, and God spoke to me. I want you to do a nonprofit. And I went to I went to several bookstores, and I went to the business section. I went to the nonprofit, and the books I found was 2 or 3 books. They were outdated. They were dated back to the 60s, and they had dust on them. So then I had to contact Secretary of State, Attorney General Office, the Internal Revenue Service, and I had to get bits and pieces. Back then, internet, PCs, laptops, I didn't have access to it. They were just beginning to manifest. So what happened was I had to get a little bit here and a little bit from over there and a little bit over there, and get instruction guides from the Internal Revenue, get instruction guide for Secretary of State, get instruction guide for Attorney General to make sense of this thing. And I remember filling out an application. I remember contacting an attorney to ask him to do a 501c3 startup for me, and he wanted $4,500. I repeat, $4,500. And I'm like, you are out of your mind. And I did not have it. So what did I do? I prayed. I said, God, give me the wisdom. And he gave it to me. And I had my Bible on one side of me. I had my anointing oil on another side. And I had the Internal Revenue Service publication on the 501c3. And back then, 501c3 was not online. They had an application package with about 20 something pages to it. It came with an instruction manual. The actual 501c3 application was 12 pages. Then there was calculations that you had to do. Then there was an attachment. There was several attachments that had to be made, like your activities and who's going to do the activity, where the activity is going to occur, what is the percentage of time it's going to take for you to do this activity weekly. Uh, it was no joke, but I'm glad I went that route because I learned a lot. And then fast forward to now, you can complete a 501c3 application online. You can do it online. So, and it's like 5 pages. I mean, it's been streamlined. So, moving forward, this grant is the benefits of the 501c3. Now that you have the 501c3, what benefits come with it? Because the people that I talk to, all I know is grant. Grant. No, I broke it up in 3 categories. As I said, I went out there investigating, found no information, had to piecemeal information to complete a 501c3 application. I would read it and I answered what I knew and what I didn't know. I got my little oil, anoint myself, lay hands on myself, said, "Open it up, Jesus." And then I had the revelation. I began to fill out the application, and the rest is history. I was able to get the 501c3. And then I like, "Ooh, thank you, Lord." Went and did another 501c3. Then word got out I was doing them and was successful, and then people thought hiring me to do the 501c3, and that's how I got into business. So I've been doing 501c3 since December 2024. I also had the grant writing business, been writing grants since 1985 for my employers. I used to work for the school systems, social service agencies, churches, uh, corporation, and my job required me to write grants. So, but I went into the business of writing grants in 2016. Okay, someone talked me into it. So I do have a grant program. I'll talk about that on a separate video. I don't want to confuse people. The focus is the benefit of the 501c3. Okay, so the 501c3 is not just grants. Okay, I broke it up in 3 categories, and it's through the years that I acquired this knowledge. The first category is exemption. You having that 501c3 will make you eligible for 3 major exemptions. There may be others. 3 eligible exemptions. To exempt, if you do not have that 501c3, whatever funds come into your organization, if it's 600 and up, you have to pay taxes. So with that 501c3, your organization is exempt from paying federal tax, and another exemption is state taxes. So there are 3 major exemptions: exemption from federal tax, state tax, and then also it makes you eligible to apply for sales tax exemption, where your nonprofit, a representative of your nonprofit, can go purchase items and just pay the purchase price and won't have to pay sales tax. It don't sound like a lot, but at the end of the year, it adds up. So that 501c3 makes you eligible for exemption. What do the word exemption mean? You're not responsible, you got a waiver, you don't have to pay while others may have to, you know. So that's the benefit of the 501c3. Another benefit of the 501c3 is funding. When you have the 501c3, you can seek funding, also known as donation. So, how? You can solicit people, private contributors. You can ask family members, friends, neighbors, people that you do business. Let's say you go to the dry cleaner, you can ask them for a donation, grocery store, wherever, whatever businesses you have supported, you can ask for donation. Okay. So with that 501c3, you can seek out private contributors. You can seek out grants. And those grants can be from foundation, corporation, it could be from businesses. It could be from the city, the state, the county, and the federal. Okay, you can seek out for grant money. People can put the nonprofit in their will, in bequest, in trust. So you have that. People can list your nonprofit on your will, insurance papers as beneficiary. So that fine. Also under funding, you could seek, you could do some fundraising with that 501c3, and you can seek out sponsorship. We're talking about the benefits of the 501c3. I am Dr. Eurydice Moore. If you like this video, please like it, share it with others, hit that notification button so that you can be notified of future and all video, and hit that subscribe button to learn about the various videos that I have in my library to help you with nonprofit. We are nonprofit specialists. Okay, we do help for profit, but we really specialize in 501c3 nonprofit start up, as well as providing grant writing service. So the final benefit of having the 501c3, the 501c3 is not just grants. You can get exemptions, even water bill exemption, okay? Property tax exemption. There's a lot of exemption, but I only listen a few. If you want to know every exemption and other funding, I have a book that called the 14 different ways to use the 501c3. The 14 different ways to use the 501c3. If you're interested in that, you can go to my website, you can text me, and I give a breakdown. I give a breakdown. Information that has been hidden for centuries, decades. Okay, another benefit is called other. That's my other category. I broke it up into three categories. The 501c3 is not just for grant. It's for exemptions, it's for funding, and it's for other. What comes up under? I come across people that don't have a place to host their program activity. They don't have a brick and mortar. They are pretty much operating mobilely outside of their home, so you can also reach out to library. You have that 501c3. You can go to a library, fill out an application. They take a copy of your 501c3. Libraries have meeting rooms. Libraries have auditorium. Let's say you want to do a workshop, or you want to do a forum, or you want to do a symposium or a training. You can use the library auditorium. Let's say you got a after school program, and it's going to consist of recreational games, arts and craft. They have meeting room. Let's say that you want to have like a little luncheon. They have meeting room. So you can reach out to the library and it is free. Also, you can seek out your park district. Park district charge a nominal fee. I have known them to charge like $50 for the day to do something, for you to go in and do an activity. So, and then also with that 501c3, you could benefit with the United States Postal Service. If you have bulk mailing, you get the mail things at a very reduced rate. Also, with that 501c3, if you want to hold a gala or an event, then they have like two rates. They have what is the market rate, and they have what is a non-for-profit rate. If you are a non-for-profit rate, you want the non-for-profit rate. Perfect example. I am in Chicago, Illinois. We have a park district in the East Garfield area, and I won't call his name, but it is gorgeous. It got a nickname, and the nickname is Golden Dome. And I called just out of curiosity, and I called and I said, well, and they have a ballroom, and I asked them if I wanted to hold a luncheon in your ballroom, how much would it be? And I believe I was told $800. Okay. And that was for like 3 or 4 hours. So I waited a week and then I called back. uh, and I called back as a non-for-profit. And then I explained to them that I would like to use the ballroom and I would like to have some type of program, and how much would it cost, what do it include, the table, the chair. They told me the mic, the podium. They told me everything that was in it, what they did when I pretended to be a for-profit, trying to gather information for profit. They said as a non-for-profit, then my fee will only be $300. A $500 bill is different. So having that non-for-profit, will they have a non-for-profit rate, but if you call in as a non-for-profit, you must state that you're a non-profit. You must ask them, do they have a non-for-profit rate? Because guess what? They ain't volunteering. You got to know. You got to know. And let me tell you one step further. When you get the market rate, I mean the nonprofit rate of 300, of course that 300 is tax. Now you got an exemption, the sales tax exemption. You don't have to pay any taxes. A while back I gave a conference, and that conference was $5,500, and they told me the tax on that would be $500 unless I had a sales tax exemption. I hurry up quick, fast, in a hurry, got the sales tax exemption. I had a couple of months to get it, and we was awarded the sales tax exemption, and that $500 was waived. So the exemptions and the funding and the event can all work together, with that 501c3. I had the sales tax, so that saved us $500. Yes, $500. And so that is the information that I wanted to share with you in regard to the benefits of the 501c3. The 501c3 is much more than grants. It's much more than grants. So I'm here to educate. I am also an urban educator. I have a master in urban education from Concordia University, and I am also a graduate of an Ivy League university known as Cornell University. And I graduated out of their women entrepreneurship program. So I am Dr. Eurydice Moore. I am here to educate you, to school you, you know. So contact me. That's my contact information going across the screen. You can call me, you could text me, you could email me, you can catch up with me through my website. Okay, I'm on Facebook. I'm on the major social media: Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, X, formerly known as Twitter. I just got on TikTok, and I might get on Snapchat. But there's a number of ways that you can reach out to me. Okay, coming soon, I will be talking about each grant that my business ever gotten and share my screen and go over the application with you as well. I'm going to start with the grants that we got. Okay, so if this video has been help to you, please like it, share it, subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you can have access to the non-for-profit library videos. Okay, and then subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you can know when I am coming on, so that you can listen to the video. And please share. This is a lot of information as people want to set up non-for-profit, and you need to know what's all involved. God bless, Godspeed, take care.